as shit. Got the marble bed. Maybe we deconstruct that. I was going to potentially keep it to sell it, but I might just get rid of it. Yeah, I had the kind of opposite. I had a couple of days of holidays over Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day, but I technically, even though I didn't stream Christmas Eve, I did work Christmas Eve, and I was working on like getting a the best of acrylic video and stuff out for YouTube and whatever, and some other shit and stuff I was working on. But the only problem is I hadn't slept since the start of the week, so I ended up like basically just passing out once I like, you know, finished like getting everything where I sort of needed it to be. But I haven't even got a chance to watch my fucking video I made yet. Which is funny, because like I obviously made it, but I was so tired. Because I was so tired, I passed out. Like I fell asleep face first on my phone, right, on my mobile. And my partner couldn't wake me, so he ended up just adjusting the aircon and sleeping on top of the covers with me because I couldn't be woken. I thought it was kind of funny because like my logical response would have been to like put a blanket on him if he fell asleep on top of the bed, but yeah, no, I just like what he did. I thought it was cute, and yeah, I don't know. I basically like woke up Christmas Day and did like food prep and all sorts of stuff, but I think Phoenix might have knocked something over. If you guys heard some cans and bottles and stuff going in the background, we have like a stack of recyclables and stuff, and I think what's happened is, I think Phoenix or something, maybe one of them's come off like balance or whatever and it's fallen down. I can't tell which because Phoenix has just come running down here and Azula's scared too, and it's fine. I know what it is. It's just cans and bottles and stuff that we've got stacked up to recycle. So you need to sleep more, but I would be a hypocrite. Yeah, I think that's one of those things where it's like I would love to sleep more, but it's not as easy said as done kind of thing, and I'm sure that you know that too, because like especially this like past week or last fortnight I should say, we've had everybody in the area has been like mowing in the lead up to Christmas, because obviously everybody wants their yards look nice for Christmas Day and stuff, and so I can't do anything about that because I sleep during the day and everybody's doing this stuff during the day. We also have like a bunch of like native birds that are absolutely going fucking bonkers over some like native trees and shit stuff that was shat into our yard. So we basically got like a lot of noise throughout the daytime, and there's not much I could do to like drown it out. I've got earplugs, but I try to reserve those to like use them for other shit if I can. I don't like sleeping with them all the time. But yeah, this was a case where I kind of did overwork myself in the lead up to my break, with the view that I wanted everything to be done early so that I didn't have to worry about it later. Like my annual video, I could have done today, I could have done this weekend, or I could have done next week before the end of the year. But I didn't want to stress myself out by leaving it a few more days and being like, oh, I'm tired, or I feel like I need a rest, or I just want to relax and stuff like that. I just wanted it done. So it was better off for me if I just got in and got it done, you know? So yeah, the nice thing is that it's all done now. Where's the ones in the hallway? That's right. Alright, I know what to do with this. Yeah, so the only problem is I just don't remember what I made at all, because like literally essentially what happened is like I finished making the video because I also had to do like Christmas shopping, like not like actual shopping stuff, but like I had to get like groceries for food and stuff for Christmas, right? And then I had to do some blood work and stuff like that, so I also had blood taken in amongst this, so not the best time to have done that. But anyway, yeah, I ended up eating because I was so tired after everything. I ate. I put my cup of noodles down on like my bedside table because like I was literally like lying face down on the bed to eat because I was too tired to sit up, and I fell asleep face down on my phone, and yeah, that's how I slept for the night. it was interesting. Definitely would not recommend doing that again. Mobile phones are not the most comfy pillows. And it's really alarming to have an alarm clock go off under your face. Just out of interest. That was an experience. Like, you know, it's okay when like your pillow, like your phone gets underneath your pillow. That's perfectly fine. But it's a whole nother creature when the fucking thing's under your face. Because yeah, that was an experience. I don't recommend, would not do again. I probably would do again, but not willingly, you know. You know what I mean? I work overnight, so I sleep during the day as well. Know all about the daily loud noises around the neighborhood. Yeah, the old wonderful situation of, you know, everybody else is awake, and rightfully so because it's daytime, but, you know, that's your time for, like, being asleep. And, yeah, it can be frustrating, especially if, like, you've got anybody being, like, loud, getting around during the daytime and stuff like that. That can also be frustrating as well. Did you scream of awake lot? No, I didn't. I actually, because I ate, like, noodles and stuff, like really salty, like, you know, ramen noodles and stuff right before going to bed, I was really, apart from being extremely sleep deprived, sleeping on my face, having just eaten, like, really salty food and sleeping face down. So I ended up with a really puffy face, and I had like weepy eyes and stuff because I was just full face down. Like I wasn't in like any kind of a good sleeping position. I was just like my head flopped. Like you see animals, the head flops, right, when they fall asleep, sitting upright and stuff. And because of that, because my face was really puffy, I was freaking out because I was trying to rub my eyes, but I couldn't get to my fucking eyes through the puffiness of my face. And so I was freaking out about that, and I couldn't figure out why my alarm was so loud, because obviously it was like right under my face next to my ear and stuff. I couldn't figure out why it was so loud. I was just really fucking disorientated. I remember basically Nick woke up because he didn't know I had an alarm on, and he didn't know I had one on so early either. And he's just like, he looked at me, and I just said to him, I'm like, I've got an alarm on for now, and in 1 hour's time, I'm getting up in an hour's time. And I went back to bed. I went back to sleep, but this time I pulled my pillow down under my face. So at least I slept on my pillow for like an hour. But yeah, I ended up, when I got up, Nick was already up for a while because he couldn't sleep after that. But he made sure the room was really warm. And yeah, when I woke up, I basically just like had to get up and go for a shower and kind of start my day kind of thing. But like the shower helped to reduce like the puffiness of my face. I've never experienced that before, having like a really like swollenish face kind of thing. I'm guessing it's just like a combination of salt retention, downward pressure, and sleep deprivation and stuff, because like my eyes have been like shit for the last week. I've basically been wearing my glasses and stuff all my free time just to accommodate for the crap vision that I've had from not sleeping and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really proud of myself and happy that I managed to finish all what I had to do before Christmas, because it allowed me to have an absolutely just 100% Christmas with my partner, instead of being like distracted and knowing that I've still got stuff to do and whatever. Like I could absolutely just lock in and just be like, have that time with him. What are you doing, Pris? Come here. This is my cat, for anybody that doesn't know. He's probably a bit spooked from the cans that fell over before, by the sounds of it. And getting him pats. Azula's gone back to sleep. She looked at me, she got her pats, she felt reassured, she went back to sleep, she's fine. You know. I don't even try to sleep anymore. If I'm tired enough, I eventually will. I did the same thing. That's kind of what I was doing last week. Was, so I'm... Tomboy mate, you might need to run. So I think you're by yourself down here. Can I get you lot down here? Just see if we can get some people in here. So I'm at the point in my life where I understand that if I try to lay down and shit's loud and disruptive and I can't sleep and stuff like that, I'm a lot better off just kind of like propping myself up and just kind of like relaxing and like watching some shows or reading some stuff. Like hell, Tomboy. Nice fucking try though. Mate's trying to leave my colony any way it can. Anyway, not literally, you know what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, I find it's a lot less stressful if you just lay down and chill out and watch some shows or read something, whatever, then try to force yourself to sleep and then just be upset that you didn't get to sleep. And yeah, if you didn't happen to sleep, it sucks, and you know, like that's unfortunate and stuff. But you know, you'll probably exist over the next like 24 hours and be fine. And then when you go back to bed the next time, you'll probably be tired enough to want to sleep and stuff, you know. That's generally how I kind of see it. Not always how it works, but that's basically how I took the last fortnight. What is Smack talking to me about, huh? Coming in here and Smack talking to me? What is this, Phoenix? Anyway, yeah, no, I pretty much found that like in the last week, because we had all the mowers and the birds going crackers, I just kind of didn't force it. I spent days just like enjoying some shows and reading some stuff and just kind of chilling and learning stuff, researching whatever. And I figured if I was going to fall asleep, I'd fall asleep. And if I didn't, it wasn't going to happen. And I just tried to like push through and stuff. The only problem was that was like the whole week before this week, like leading up to Christmas and stuff, and over the weekends and stuff. I don't generally sleep Saturday. Like Friday to Saturday, I don't sleep, generally speaking, you know, because I normally have to then move from being awake during the day to being awake during the night to being awake during the day. So I normally just stay awake. Look, man, Kurumi. Oh shit, you got a lot of colonists. I do. I've got like, what is it, 257 if you include the 3 prisoners, which by the way, I've already like claimed one of my prisoners already, so you know, we've only got 2 more to go, so we're at 255 at the moment. But yeah, I don't know, it fluctuates. We have some more sometimes, and sometimes we have some less, but we just recently attacked a encampment, so yeah, got a couple of extras at the moment. And we're trying to get our animal population back up to where it was, because we're still under half. We had to cull 2/3 of my animal population a couple of winters ago to keep everyone alive when we moved. And it's still getting back up to where it was, you know. Work 7-10 hour shifts, and then have 7 days off. I basically sleep every other week. I definitely get that. So I don't have that kind of sort of situation. Like streaming and stuff is more so like I kind of set my hours, but sometimes it's not like it's not as easy to just kind of like not do other stuff, because like I do all this shit myself, right? The streaming, the editing, the YouTube stuff, my community, everything, right? So like the last couple of weeks I've been doing like 14-16 hour days. There was one day in there which was like 20 odd hours, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me get my document up. Where's my hours? There. I have some really fucking long hours as a streamer, honestly. Let me manage your colony. I have everybody basically like set up on a automated thing. Just bear with me a second, I'll show you. Yeah, so last week I had 17 hours, 15 and a half, 16 and a half, 8 hours, 11 and a half hours. That was last week. And then the week before that I had 11 hours, 14 hours, 14 hours again, 9.5 hours. And it's kind of been like that for most of this month and a lot of last month, because I've been working on a lot of shit in the background and stuff. But like, it's not the same kind of thing. There's no pressure for me to be here doing shit all the time. If I need to like stop and go lay down, or if I want to go pet my cats or play with my cats or something, I have that freedom, you know. So yeah, they are fucking long days, but they're not the same kind of pressure long days most people will have kind of thing. It's just that it's harder to step away as a streamer because it's just constant. I have, you know, the couple of hours that I stream, but then I have all this wider responsibility and learning and editing and doing all this other shit in the background kind of thing, because it's all just me kind of thing. So yeah, it's quite a lot. Let's see. So basically, Kurumi, I've got My schedule. So basically everybody's on a day-night schedule. In my colony, they have like several hours of work time, recreation time where everybody gets together, and sleep time. And I only allow like recreation and shit like that to overlap because it just allows everybody to kind of chill. What did you guys do to Marlboro? Can you rescue him? Food poisoning. No, that's fine. He's gonna be fine. Bucks up, Phoenix. You're restless as shit since those cans fell down. He's my cat for a bit, doesn't know. He's a bit upset because we have some recycling cans that fell over in the kitchen and spooked him a few minutes ago. And he's like 15 years old, so just bear with him. As for everything else, everybody's on a manual set, a priority. So I basically have like a few priorities that I kind of care more about. Like, you know, I want them all to do firefighting, patient, self-tending kind of stuff, bed rest, and basic like on-off switch stuff. I do want everybody to do some level of hauling and cleaning in around the colony. Obviously, I don't really set anybody to doctoring and stuff like that unless they've actually got some serious skills. I try not to give anybody what I call the crunchy skills, which is like the red ones, unless they're like a piece of shit that won't do any work at all, in which case that will allow me to force them to do something. Right, but everybody's mostly got like a couple of things that they're really good at. And the thing is, we don't always have stuff going all the time. Like, there may not necessarily be a kitchen bench available, or the power might be off, so the refueling stoves will only be allowed, or something like that, you know? Or, you know, maybe I don't have anything to harvest at the time, or whatever. Or, you know, building, or whatever. Like, I don't always have everything going at the same time, so they have multiple, like, high priorities and stuff. And yeah, everybody's got shit to do. The only thing they're not allowed to do here is drugs. That's the only thing I don't allow them to do, because this is no drug colony. So that makes fights and recreation fun. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, they've got, oh shit, we've got a wedding on. They've got plenty of shit to do recreation with, but we'll just let them have their, is it a wedding, or is, yeah, it's a wedding. Cool. Well, we'll let them do that. Gonna spend time with a girlfriend, have a good stream. No worries, Mad Dog. I hope you have a good rest for your potentially evening, I'm guessing. I haven't actually confirmed whether or not this is like nighttime for you as well, but I assume since you're awake, it's probably maybe nighttime? I'm not sure. But yeah, I hope you have fun. Have a good time. I'll be here. Next week's kind of the same as this week. I'm not streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Over New Year's and stuff, but I'll post my stream schedule after stream tonight. So yeah, we'll have Diablo on Monday, and we'll have RimWorld on Friday. So yeah, it'd be good. And then we'll have Project Zomboid the following fucking Fridays starting next year, so that'll be fun. Hopefully I'll have some goddamn practice by then. You know, it's 7:20 a.m. here. Oh yeah, that's quite early. Yeah, I actually feel like I've asked you that before. I just haven't remembered. Sorry. A lot going on. If I asked you the same things a few times, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and you're probably going to go to sleep soon if you can. So yeah, get some rest if you can, and I'll be here. I'll probably catch Diablo on Monday. Nice. That'll be good. It'd be such a fucking weird thing to do that on Monday. For me, just start my week straight into the hells of goddamn. Oh man, I can't remember everyone though. Yeah, the other thing too is when I get like a few new faces together, join my community together at the same time, I do have a little bit more trouble retaining the information. It also depends on what's going on, as I said in the background. This last like fortnight's just been a lot of really big overworking days, so there's no mental capacity. It's been great in a humorous, sarcastic way. It's been great, you know. But yeah, I'll get to know you over time. It'll be fine. I'll remember shit here and there. I remember a surprisingly large amount about a lot of people somehow. But yeah, go hang out with your girlfriend. Go have fun. So like, with this many people, you could develop a colony into nation real quickly. Do you have any mods that make this even, well, not chug so hard? I don't have a single performance mod I've got 6 mods. Hold on, what are they? Where's my list? So I don't have any DLCs. I've got, this is core game. I've got EdB Prepare Carefully. The fuck was that? Megasoft Revenge. Is it Tomboy again? Is Tomboy trying to die? Dela Cruz. Alright. Maybe not so bad. Hold on, we gotta try to save Dela Cruz. I won't expect you to remember anything about me. It's alright. I actually do tend to remember stuff about people. Surprisingly. Like I said, it's generally a surprise, but I do generally remember stuff. I might wake up a couple of you guys up here and just pop you out the back and help out Dela Cruz, because we'll see how this goes. Hey, Dela Cruz ain't gonna be alright, but... Alright, hold on. How do you feel about moving back to Dela Cruz, man? Just move back towards the turrets. I didn't think that was going to be on, but this will be fine. Yeah, so we got EdB Prepare Carefully, which is what I used to bring in 21 colonists from my previous maps to this game. And I really thought that they were just going to kill each other and the game was just going to die off like super fast. But that's not what happened. And I'm really actually surprised that they kind of really got along. So... yeah, they're still alive. What do we got? We have Wild Reproduction, which doesn't work since the 1.5 update. Drop All Inventory, HugsLib, Harmony, and Deep Stacks. So not everything's working, like I said. Wild Reproduction doesn't work, but I think that the game has some basic level of that. Mate, can you go lay down there? Because I can see you going towards your bed, and I bet you're not going to sleep. So let's pop you two in hospital. The rest of my group is just coming out of the wedding. I love when they do this. It's great. But yeah, we'll just make sure that they get to their fucking bed first. But the fuck else we got? Also, this game has been running for, I believe, over a year and probably, I'm gonna guess at this point, probably a year and 10 months, something like that now, IRL time. So this has been going for a fucking long time. So if you had biotech, my god, your 255 colonists would probably double. Yeah, that's part of why I don't have biotech, apart from the fact that like I enjoy the core game still at this point and I don't see any point in adding anything else to it. But like, yeah, I also fucking hate babies and shit, so I wouldn't be a merciful creator. No, so that would probably be the only colony I'd go cannibal on, to be fair. Also, we don't do cannibalism here as well, so that's another thing. But yeah, no, I don't have any DLCs or anything like that. I don't have any performance mods. The game's been going for like nearly, it's creeping up on 2 years. It'll be 2 years in March next year, I'm pretty sure, from memory, give or take. And that's IRL time. So like every single person, you got to remember, every single person knows more than 200 people, probably closer to 300 individual people, because we've had at any given time, we've had like 262 people, and we've had, how many people have we had die? Where is it? We've had 61 colonists die. What was that? We've had 61 people die. Is that up here? Yes. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, there's probably over 300 people that every single person knows. So yeah, it's a bit of a list. How are you guys going? Dela Cruz is in bed. We've got 11 hours on you. Ocelot's fine. Somebody should be attending in a moment, but let's just go check if anybody's down here getting medical stuff, because I'm not seeing anybody. And they should be. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody coming in to attend. They've still got a few hours. I'm in no rush, but I think Whale has 7 hours. Who do we normally get? I know, there's Dawn. There's the Megasoft doing it. Dawn's coming in. Who's... yeah, you. Can you go back out that way this time? And you two, come back in here. Because that one's going to get probably straight in through here. Cool. Fantastic. Keep kind of running, mate. Keep running. We got 2 people on this, and Ray's a great shot, to be fair. Not a merciful colony owner. that hundreds die? What? Hundreds die with my whim for just fun of goals. Yeah, I guess, like, that's the thing though, is I'm generally really nice to my colony. How you doing, mate? 4 hours. That's a stretch. We'll see how you go, but you are also closest to the medicine down here. I'm not saving until I see them survive. So far we've had, this is our 3rd location, by the way. We've been moving across the world towards the landed ship west. That's kind of where we're going. So we're here at the moment, but we've started down here. We started down here, right? And then we moved all the way up to here. And then when we were here, 1.5 update happened and we had to evacuate like immediately because the tile got corrupted and there was a lot going wrong. So we had to leave ASAP. I had to evacuate like 180 something colonists out of there like really quick. We also took prisoners on the way too, so we arrived with like over 200 or whatever. But yeah, we moved up to here. I want to eventually launch us over this water bit here so we don't have to waste as much time walking around. And we are headed up to this landed ship quest, which I'm expecting to take us probably another year. IRL, probably, at least. But in saying that, you're almost in hospital, mate. In saying that, like, we almost died when we got here, to be fair. Mitz, have you got hospital? No. About grasshoppers, cook, and medical. I thought so. Mate, can I get you? There's got to be a medical thing in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure we've got medical fucking somewhere. Either that or we're storing it. I know, we got up here. Mate, can I get you up here? Because this guy's going to need tending ASAP. But yeah, generally speaking, like, I can kind of just let them do whatever the fuck they want for the most part. Let's undraft you. Let's get you tending. You'll be fine now. I can only just kind of lead them to their own devices because for the most part, they'll just do whatever I need them to do. Like, I have probably 50 odd people that will come out and do gardening if I need gardening kind of thing. Like, I have probably 30 odd doctors. I've got very easily a fuck ton of cooks. And they're doing all right. When we moved here, because of the glitch that we had at our last location, we had to abandon basically almost everything we had. And the glitch, one of the glitches we had was on my caravans. So when we went to leave, they actually unpacked the caravan as they literally were packing it. So we left with no food, and we had like 200,000 chocolate for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway, that happened. So anywho, we ended up like doing the whole caravan trip without food and chocolate, and my people arrived here like super pissed off. Like, they were hungry, they were starved for recreation, starved for sleep, they were fucking pissed. So we just had months of actual IRL months of just rampaging colonists non-stop. We'd have like 2 or 3 going at a time at any point in time. Murderous rages, slaughtering jailbreakers, sadistic rage, giving up, leaving, whatever. We also had a glitch where I couldn't retame the what do you call it, the people trying to go wild and stuff. So I had to imprison them or down them and stuff. So we had to like find fucking workarounds until like whatever the fuck got fixed with the game itself. But yeah, no, it was pretty bad. They also were just sleeping on the ground because we didn't have anywhere for them to be yet. We also had them in here. This was the first thing we built on this location, and we needed it to be built ASAP because we had 20 plus prisoners incoming with the whole colony and stuff. So when they arrived, this immediately got filled with prisoners. We also had our animals and our storage in here and our people sleeping in here and our production and stuff in here. So this was magnificent. So that, I had to fix that up urgently. I had to get fences up urgently. I don't believe in doing any fucking kill box bullshit and stuff like that. And we didn't have our fucking turrets for ages, and I don't even still have all my turrets up and about at the moment. We're working on that. We'll have it eventually. But yeah, it has been something, and basically I didn't prepare them well enough for their first, I would say, first winter after everybody had finally finished arriving. We've got like 130 turrets getting made. We're working on it. And so anyway, we didn't have like bedrooms and stuff like that, but we ended up throwing this, like slapping this area together, and everybody fucking slept in multiple bedrooms. Like there was probably 4 people to a room, if not more. And people were like sleeping outside and rampaging and stuff. And yeah, it was kind of like everybody was really, really dissatisfied, but I kept them alive. And then we ran out of food because I didn't think I could plant this out during winter. But yeah, shit went really bad. We almost lost the colony that winter. I loaded it back just to give it another go because we were going to lose like probably a third of the colony at least. And I just wanted to see if I could fucking not do that. So we went back and we saved them because the difference was that the 21 original people I brought into the game, I want them to leave the game. I want them to, if possible, make it all the way to landed ship quest, and they were the ones that fucking Phoebe Chillax was gunning for, so I was essentially going to lose like all of the originals and like some really good people and stuff. So yeah, it was just